Welcome back to Major Wargasm Gaming. I am, of course, your host, Major Wargasm, and EA is continuing to fire on all cylinders. It is now a new month, which means another new free DLC for Battlefield 4. They are paving the road to Battlefield 1 with gold and free goodies for all of you new players. This DLC is the China Rising, and it's free to all until August 8th. That's next Monday on the platform of your choice, Xbox, PC, or PlayStation 4. And one of the nice little things about these China maps, which people don't see a lot of gameplay of, is this right here, the bomber. If you control the central D flag, which is the weather station in the middle of the map, there's a little trailer that you can kind of enter, and your character essentially disappears from the map, and you get control of this large plane, and essentially can drop bombs because that's what it is. It's a bomber. Unfortunately, there's a lot of lead time on these bombs as you're flying from a plane that's very high up, so you kind of have to know what you're doing. Usually, I don't have any luck with this bomber. Usually, I just fly across the map, but you see right there, I managed to pick up a kill. That's not really going to be the highlight of this clip. And we even get an assist, counts as kills right there, which isn't really shit. But yeah, your character gets put in this little tiny trailer, which in a minute here you'll see me get popped out of. And right there, when it ends, your trailer gets popped out. I'm sorry, your character gets popped out of the trailer and you're put back on the battlefield. And because the game doesn't stop moving while you're in that trailer, you can see a little battle here ensued with some of my friendly teammates with some of the armor around the trailer here. So I got to do my engineer thing and try to stop this enemy armor from pushing up on us. But yeah, the China Rising map's very big, very outdoor, very open, very sniper heavy, very vehicle heavy, very classic Battlefield. And if those are the type of maps you like, then you'll probably like the China Rising expansion. I myself am not a huge fan of these maps, as this was the first map pack released for Battlefield 4 way back in 2013. So because the developers had to start working on these maps while the game was still in development, they're just arguably not the best map pack. They were given away free to everybody who pre-orders, so usually the first couple maps they give away for free aren't that great. Now once again, you can see me get back here in the bomber, and like I said, I don't even hit that guy because there's such a lead time on these bombs that are kind of like tricky to drop. And I assume this is just going to be another flyby pass where nothing happens until somebody on my team spots a couple snipers right there on the middle hill. Yeah, those guys right there. Let's drop some ordnance on them and see what happens. Ready for this? Boom! Bringing the fucking bomber in for a multi-4-man kill. That's why you don't just sit there in the same spot and snipe. If you're not good enough to be an aggressive sniper, then don't play the role. If you just want to camp, go play Call of Duty, because these maps are a little too big for you to be sitting in the same spot all fucking game. So we'll go for one more little trip on the bomber here, as this match lasts long enough for it to refresh. There is a small cooldown refresh before you can get back in while the plane has to refuel, so to speak. But yeah, I hope you like the gameplay. Hope you like the clip. Go out there, download the China Rising maps, as EA is continuing to give away free content to all players. And you don't see other companies or other developers do this. You don't see Activision with Call of Duty giving away all their maps for free just to drum up their player base and get people excited for the new games. EA is really smart. They got some evil marketing genius going on where they're giving us the double EXP because they know gamers like to see those bars fill up, and they're giving us free maps to keep playing on. So thank you, EA. I hope you've enjoyed the clip. Please hit that like or subscribe button if you like my content. And as always, remember my motto, Major Wargasm, all over my enemies' faces, just like this guy in the Jeep. I hope you've enjoyed the clip.